Welcome back to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more comic book reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing DC RWBY number 2, chapter 2. And as always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Gotham is being overwhelmed by Grimm. They keep appearing in every corner of the city, and the only lead the Dark Knight has is his four mysterious girls he just met. Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang explain to Batman and the assembled Bat family how they landed in Gotham. But just as some pieces are starting to come together, a horde of Grimm are converging on the worst possible location in Gotham, Arkham Asylum. I actually like issue 2 way better than I did issue 1, and that's mainly because we get more. My biggest complaint was with issue 1 is that we didn't get enough characterization on Ruby, especially for those who are not familiar with Ruby. Issue 2 fixes a lot of issues that I had with issue 1. Example of is we get a reason why Batman was able to give Ruby a complete L and ass whipping. And it has to do with something with Ruby's appearance and things of people in Gotham are able now to develop superpowers and what's happening with the Grimm. So it gave a reason of why Batman was able to predict the movements and everything else. I won't go too much detail in that, but for those who were upset with how Batman was able to mop the floor with Ruby, you're gonna at least have a little bit of sign of relief that it wasn't just Batman plot armor or just for the excuse that he's Batman. They gave a legit reason of why Batman was able to handle the girls the way he did. And after I read that, I was like, okay, now we can move forward and see where or how this plot is going to develop. And I think issue 2 did a way better job of not only just fleshing out the characters, giving reasons why the girls are here, and really raising the stakes of what is going to happen in the DC universe if the Grimm keep being present in this universe. So I'm really liking the direction here. Action was great, and in this one we get an introduction to the Bat family. I like the introductions of Nightwing, Batgirl, and even Catwoman shows up as well. And their interaction with Ruby and the girls, it was fun. It was a nice interaction. I did like the pieces that was thrown, and I also like this real kind of how the Ruby group really kind of dissect Batman's personality. As always, Batman is reluctant. Batman is not as trustworthy, and they call his ass out on about this and give him a stern warning, which I think is going to be a nice uh, alluding to what might happen down the line. That's just one of my theories of what fear and what the Grimm are really attracted to. And I kind of have a theory. I'm not gonna say because for the sake of spoilers. Kind of have a theory what's gonna happen to Bats if he continues to mask this fear of trusting people and not trusting people at all. So I'm really excited to see where it's gonna go. Overall, I will say chapter 2 was way better, more fleshed out with Ruby, more time with them, especially people who do not know Ruby. They give you at least a bit of an overview of the girls, what their powers are, what their attacks are, who they are. So we get a little bit more fleshed out. Alfred's interaction with them was great, and we get an explanation of why Batman was able to mop the floor with them in the previous issue. So I was happy it really wasn't just because he's Batman. The Arkham, I would say one of my biggest disappointments will probably be that once they get to Arkham, there's a couple of like I think 2 or 3 more pages, and then a book ends. So you really have to wait for issue 3 to see really what's gonna happen with the Joker, Scarecrow, and Two Face, and see what's gonna happen in the world of Gotham. I'm hoping to see a little bit more since this is DC Ruby. I'm hoping we'll eventually shift more into the other worlds of DC, other cities of DC, and really get more of a DC crossover. Because right now it just seems to be Batman and Ruby. So I'm hoping to see Soups, Green Lantern, and everybody else come together eventually soon. But very solid edition of issue 2, way better than the first one. Comment below, let me know if you picked this up and did you enjoy it as opposed to the first issue. This is Justin from MetaculosGeeks.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That really helps us out. And as always, if you're watching this on MetaculosGeeks.com, by all means, browse through our website. Check out our new interview with Kira Gardner, who is the director of the documentary Living with Chucky. Check out our review of Living with Chucky and much, much more. UWL Out of Throne is coming soon. So check that out on our channel. And as always, later days. Catch you on the next one. Peace.